The following is a special presentation of the Simulation Football League.
Second and 17 for Marconi against a four-man rush. Deep shot left side. Pass caught by Cooley. It's a touchdown, Minneapolis. Red feather back to pass. Swings it out left side. Off the heads and picked off. And it's going the other way. And that's a Dallas Law touchdown. Dallas is the only team with a pick six this year. They have two of them. Willie Dupree. Wilson deep shot. Caught by Busco. Breaks a tackle. Touchdown, Santa Fe.
It's the SFL live on Twitch TV.
Welcome to Liberty Park in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. The home opener between the Baltimore Crabs and the Sioux Falls Sparrows. The SFL Game of the Week is next. Hello everyone, I'm your play-by-play commentator, Cameron Irvine. 2-0 Baltimore, 1-1 Sioux Falls. Home sweet home for this beautiful new stadium in South Dakota where the Midwest faithful are on their feet ready to go. Coin toss is next.
You guys ready? You ready to go?
The Badgers will make the selection. What is the call?
Give us heads.
It is tails.
We'll kick.
The home team has won the toss and selects a kick.
We're ready to go. A highly anticipated matchup. Sioux Falls has the ball on the tee. You know what's going to happen next. Sammy Prefontaine, kick it! We're underway. From the 2, Baltimore on the return, Wayne Inzer, past the 20, up to the 25-yard line. And out comes Mike Dazzo. Dazzo in his first 2 games this year, pretty good. 124.6 efficiency rating, 60 of 81, 921 yards, 7 touchdowns to just 3 interceptions.
First and 10.
Baltimore in all whites today with black numbers and black and some slight gold trim. First and 10 at the 25 for Dazzo, and he will start the game with a pass. Dazzo dumps it short, and Snyder looking for running room, and he lost 5 yards back at the 20. Sioux Falls in the home yellow helmets, black jerseys, black pants, yellow numbers. Second and 15, a good start for the Sioux Falls defense that has had some struggles in the first couple of weeks. Gave up 38 to Minneapolis and 30 to Queen City. Second down, 15 out of the eye for Dazzo. Everyone bunched up in the box. They rush 5 to Sioux Falls. Snyder gets a swing out and a beautiful tackle in the open field by A.J. Levy. Gain of just 1, 3rd and 14. Mike Dazzo averaging 460.5 passing yards per game. That's tops in the league. They throw the ball all around the yard. Elliott Snyder, 5.3 yards per carry, 148 yards so far this season. Dazzo deep drop back, but again has to check it down to Snyder. He's not even close to the first down, and Baltimore goes 3 and out. What a start for Sioux Falls here in front of their hometown fans as Baltimore has to kick it away. Other action going on today, DC and San Francisco underway on SFLN 3 Houston at Santa Fe on SFLN2 as the Hyenas look to stay undefeated. Houston and Baltimore, the two undefeated teams playing today. From the 34-yard line up to the 36, Bennie Beasley on the return. And we meet for the first time today, Julian Tyree. Tyree, 85.7 efficiency rating, 60 of 82 passing, 73% completion percentage, 606 yards, 3 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, averaging 303 yards per game. Anderson in the backfield with Tyree, and Anderson gets the carry around the right side. Anderson breaks a tackle, and Anderson picks up a powerful 7 yards. Let's meet the Sioux Falls offense. Quarterback number 10, Julian Tyree. Running back number 33, Ashley Anderson, 5'11", 222. Wide receivers, there's three of them to keep watch. Kaylee Cadilla, number 15. Miles Portis, number 17. And Bennie Beasley, number 11. No star tight end in the formation. 2nd and 3 at the 43 for the Sparrows. Hand off to Anderson again. Anderson stiff arms the heck out of a defensive lineman and picks up a Sioux Falls first down to the 49. That was brutal. Anderson, 5.3 yards per carry. That's identical to Elliott Snyder's production this year, but does have over 100 more yards and does have 20 more carries. 48 carries, 256 yards, has scored 4 touchdowns, averages 128 yards a game. First and 10 at the 49-yard line. And that is a 1-yard pickup for Anderson. Tackle made by Joe Dazzo at midfield. Let's meet the Baltimore defense. Cornerback number 21, Alexander Brown. He's joined on the other side by number 31, Isaac Spears. Free safety is Gerald Vick, 44, and Eddie Gage, 27. The strong safety is Ty Butler, number 49. Linebackers on the inside, Joe Dazzo, and that's all for the Crabs. 2nd and 9 at midfield, 3 in the backfield for the Sparrows. On the move on their opening drive, back-to-back first downs. Play action to the fullback. Tyree swings it outside, caught. That is, well, no, they said it was incomplete. Pass intended for Cadilla to be 3rd and 9.
Third and 9.
3rd and 9 at midfield. 4 receivers, 2 to either side. Tyree back to pass, and Tyree fires over the middle, and that pass is incomplete. So after a strong start to the drive, Isaac Spears shuts it down, and Sioux Falls will have to punt from the 50. It's a good look at Spears, the rookie, playing in the slot, and comes off his man to... he was guarding Beasley initially, but doubled up on Portis as Portis was going to get that first down. So a good play there by Spears to force the punt, and both defenses are off to a strong start.
That's elected to punt. Number 18 is deep to receive.
SFL Game of the Week here in week number 3.
Oh yeah, punter, I'm coming. I'm blocking this.
And the snap is low. Baltimore gets 3 guys in there but can't get the block. This ball's going to bounce inside this. Oh, look at the ball. It bounced backwards at the 1-yard line to the 3. Max Moholt, who probably talks more smack than any other punter in the league, puts down a beauty. And Baltimore starts deep in their own territory. 2 in the backfield with Dazzo. No score here early on from South Dakota. 5 on the line. Toss play out to Snyder. Dangerous play. It's a safety. And Sioux Falls is on the board. Ethan King gets the points for the Sparrows. It's 2-0. What a play by the Sparrow defense. They have not given Baltimore an inch in the first 4 minutes. Punt only to the 26 and returned by Jefferson up to the 42-yard line. So the Sparrows, great field position following a stop. Almost right back where they were before Mulholt's excellent punt.
First and 10 from 42 yards.
7:06 to go in the first. 2-0 Sparrows over the Crabs. 3 in the backfield with Tyree. Tyree will hand it off right side, and Anderson has to bounce it out, and Eddie Gage makes a fantastic tackle at the line of scrimmage to bring up 2nd down and 10.
No gain on the play.
Eddie Gage's numbers so far this year, 11 tackles. Nothing too impressive out of Gage. Has not gotten an interception, has not made a tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Quiet start for Eddie, but 2 scoops. He's going to get it going. I'm almost positive on that. Tyree back to pass, and he flips it out to Anderson. Anderson past the 45, nearly. Well, they do mark him at about midfield. Pickup of 8. Anderson doing a good job of pushing people forward to start this game. A tough man to tackle. Spears and company end up driving him out of bounds. We mentioned the Sparrows' first couple of games. Baltimore faced DC on opening night, won 26-23, and then down 17-7 to San Francisco. Baltimore surged and creamed the Bulldogs 45-24. 2 in the backfield, 2 receivers. That's Portis and Cadilla to the left side. Anderson's got a first down, picks up a big block. Anderson down to the 35, a pickup of 15. First down, Sioux Falls. And for the first time today, a team is in scoring position. Nice block here by the fullback on Eddie Gage. That's how you block a man. Nicely done as we approach the halfway mark of the first quarter.
First and 10.
The official statistics provider of the SFL, DAC Stats, will have updated statistics every day on simulationfl.com. Make sure to check it out and find out what the Simulation Football League can do. Anderson, loss of 1. Wrapped into the backfield, more like a loss of 1.5. Cook on the tackle. Cooking up stops, 2nd and 11. Baltimore is the only team in their division that has won a game. NYC plays Monday. San Francisco, DC doing battle now. 2nd and 11 for Sioux Falls, empty backfield. Tyree gets it away into traffic, and Isaac Spears was all over Portis. Spears has shut Portis down in the opening quarter. No catches for Miles. 3rd and long now for Sioux Falls, and I think they're just a bit outside of Prefontaine's range. Miles Portis, 2nd on the team with 16 receptions, 2nd in yards with 187, and has not reached the end zone so far this year. 3rd and long. Play action, Tyree, pressure from his left side, pass incomplete, but a flag is thrown late. They may get the Crabs for PR, or PI, I should say. Let's get the call.
Pass interference.
That's what the call is.
Defense.
Flag is on Isaac Spears, covering Portis just a little bit too closely that time. Spot foul, first down, Sparrows to the 28. That's a big penalty. Six carries, 28 yards at the start for Anderson, averaging just a tick under 5 yards. 3 receivers out of the gun for Tyree. 3-3 look up front for Baltimore. Back to pass, Tyree loads of time. They rush just 3, the pass to the end zone, touchdown, Sparrows! It's Portis' first of the year. Row, row, row your boat gently down the 8-point lead. Sioux Falls doing all the right things early. Baltimore known for their slow starts. but the Sparrows impressing their hometown fans. I don't have Miles Portis's bio in front of me, but I feel like he has some rowing experience. He looked way too professional. 9-0. Following the safety and the Tyree touchdown pass, it's Tyree's 4th touchdown of the season. That brings his touchdown to interception ratio even.
Number 18, back for the return.
And Prefontaine kicks it away. From the 2, Inzer on the return. The 25. 4:59 to go in the first quarter. Let's meet the Sioux Falls defense. At corner, 38, Delpha Coakley. 9, Ethan King. And 19, Zen Osika, who is number 1 in the league in passes defended per game with 3 a game and had 2 picks last week. The free safety is number 42, A.J. Levy. The strong safety is number 45, Jace Jefferson. 1st and 10 for Dazzo. He flips it outside. That is caught. Wow. Oh, and Bishop just that, he does not have to rub that in like that. Acting like he tripped over something. That was a little harsh on the sideline. Picked up 5. Bishop, 6'3", 207. Bishop and Outdat are the top 2 receivers in the SFL. They play on the same team. 3 receivers. Inzer in the slot. Snyder in the backfield. Baltimore's not picking up a first down in the quarter. And Snyder is put down. A 1-yard gain. Ethan King with his 2nd tackle of the quarter. Here's the Baltimore offense, led by Mike Dazzo, number 7. Elliott Snyder, number 36, is at running back. Wide receivers are 18, Wayne Inzer. 17, Demetrius Hudat Outdat. 14, Elijah Bishop. The tight end is number 89, Chuck Imperato. 3rd and 4 at the 31. Dazzo back to pass, deep drop back. He's gonna chuck it deep. It's caught! Elijah Bishop gets behind the defense. Touchdown Crabs. What a perfect throw in stride from Mike Dazzo. He hurled that deep. Dazzo just cranking it up. And Bishop scores his 2nd touchdown of the season. He is the 3rd Baltimore Crab receiver with at least 2 touchdowns this year. Imperato, Outdat, and now Bishop. Snyder has a receiving touchdown. Inzer has a receiving touchdown. All of their targets have touchdown passes from Dazzo. Extra point for Baltimore, nearly blocked. That kick is good.
The extra point is good.
So Mike Dazzo strikes back. Sioux Falls 9, Baltimore 7. SFL Game of the Week. Make sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, subscribe to our YouTube and Twitch channels if you already haven't done so, all at /SimulationFL. Rams kick it away. From the 8-yard line, Sioux Falls on the return. Beasley up to the 30. Coming up tomorrow night on the SFL Network, Tallahassee at Orlando, NYC at Minneapolis, and Louisville at Dallas. It's the SFL's Week 3 conclusion here on the SFL Network. 1st and 10 at the 30. And Tyree flips it outside. Nobody on Anderson. That's an easy first down. And a pickup of 14. Ty Butler on the tackle. 6', 192 safety, but interesting play as well. You had Cadilla going all the way across the field, but no one picked up Anderson. 49 yards and a touchdown, 131.3 QBR so far for Tyree. That's pretty dang good. Two receivers to the right side, far right side, ball on the left hash. Anderson in the backfield. Tyree to throw against a four-man rush. Got a man wide open. That's Cadilla. First down to the Baltimore 38. Haley getting it done. And Tyree is on point. Both quarterbacks really on point so far. Out that Beasley, Inzer, Imperato, stars without catches here in the first. Back to pass, Tyree. Swings it outside, and Cadilla picks up 5. Shout out to all those of you who are joining us earlier than usual here on the SFL Network. Keep in mind that all Sunday games are in the afternoon moving forward this season at 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern. Super Bowl Sunday, it's a 1 hour earlier start time, 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Eastern, as we showcase our 2 previous championship game matchups on the schedule on Super Bowl Sunday. Should be a lot of fun. Join us for that. Deep shot caught to the 19, 18-yard line. A 16-yard gain for Bennie Beasley, and another Sioux Falls first down. Beasley is just running free. Shout out to Lord Raider 77's mama. Love it. It's not Mother's Day, but we'll celebrate you anyway. 1st and 10 at the 18. 4 receivers, 3 to the right side for the Sparrows, and Tyree drops back to pass. Flips it outside to Anderson, caught past the 15, breaks a tackle. Anderson, it takes 2 grabs to bring him down. 8-yard pickup again in the flat. 2nd and 2 at the 10. Anderson, 7 catches, 24 yards coming in the receiving game. That's it. But having some success in the flats against the Crabs so far today. San Antonio in the house. 2nd and 2 at the 10. 2 receivers, ball on the left side. Or on the left side, ball on the right hash. Anderson, no gain. 3rd and 2, 37 yards on 8 carries for Anderson in the early going. Both offenses pretty smooth here in the first quarter. Sioux Falls gets a touchdown to Miles Portis, his first of the season, and Mike Dazzo hit Elijah Bishop on a deep shot rocket, in case you're joining us late. 3rd and 2. Sioux Falls 10 yards away from making it a 9-point game again. And Anderson will not get anywhere. Joe Dazzo on the tackle. Dazzo, no tackles for loss coming in, but did lead the team in tackles with 15. 13 solos, 2 assisted tackles. And Sammy Prefontaine will have to come out and kick a field goal. Big stop in the red zone for Baltimore. Hey, I don't know her, but I already like her. 12-7, Sioux Falls on top of Baltimore. 32 seconds to go in the first quarter. That's not nice. San Antonio, why do you got to do me like that, man? Oh, every day is a journey, isn't it? Sioux Falls kicks it away. 12-7 over Baltimore from the goal line. Inzer on the return. Past the 15, got hung up by a blocker up to the 22-yard line. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
1st and 10 from the Badgers, 22-yard line.
27 seconds to go in the first quarter. Baltimore have been trailing the whole day, but Dazo does more what he did on the last drive. They won't be trailing for long. Elliott Snyder spins out of a tackle. Jefferson makes the stop at the 37-yard line. Pickup of about 15. That may be the final play of the first quarter. Look at Elliott Snyder here making a move. That was Zen Osika, who gets put on the not highlight reel. Sioux Falls 12, Baltimore 7. That is the end of the first quarter. This is the SFL Game of the Week on the SFL Network. Action all across this great land. I'm your play-by-play commentator, Cameron Irvine. SFL Week 3. 2-0 Baltimore, 1-1 Sioux Falls. The Sparrows lost 31-30. Or check that, 38-30 against the Maulers. They beat the Queen City Corsairs 31-30. Deep shot again for Dazo, and it's knocked away. Coakley on the coverage beautifully. Dazo going for the kill shot again. And the men in the yellow helmets say not so fast.
Second and 10 from Red Badger, 38 yards.
Second and 10 to the 37. We salute the troops today. Both of these owners have United States of America direct ties with their initial jobs before investing in the SFL. Baltimore's owner works in the beautiful nation's capital, and Sioux Falls Active Army, Jason McGee and Tim Johnston, we salute your service to our country and all those who have served and have ever served and who are serving now around the world and right here at home. Third down and 6. Dazo swings it outside, and that is a fourth down. Snyder loses a yard. Dazo 80 passing yards now. 4th and 7. Baltimore will kick it away. They'll have to take the lead another day. Low snap once again, but the punt is clean. To the 21, Beasley on the return, and Beasley is put down to 22. 9:46 to go, first quarter. Sparrows up by 5. Bennie Beasley quiet in the punt return game so far this year, just 4 for 20. Wayne Inns are the same, 6 for 19. Haven't really seen a star player get off a big punt return thus far this year. You know what's coming. 1st and 10 at the 22. 2 in the backfield with Tyree. Showing outside blitz Baltimore. They come with it. Anderson left side, cuts it back middle. Picks up 3 to the 25.
Second and 7 from 25 yards.
2nd and 7 with 3 in the backfield for Sioux Falls. Trying to improve to 2-1. They're a game behind Minneapolis, who's 2-0, plays the Sailors Monday night. Pass caught by Cadilla to the outside. 3rd down and 2. Sioux Falls up 12-7, SFL Game of the Week, week number 3. From Sioux Falls, South Dakota in Liberty Park. First SFL game to be played in Liberty Park. The handoff to Anderson, stiff arm, first down to the 38-yard line. And Anderson doing a dance I would never attempt to do. I don't know what that was. Was he impersonating a crab just then? Seriously. Alexander Brown attempted to make the tackle. 11 carries, 45 yards for Anderson, 4.1 average. 2 in the backfield with Tyree. 3 receivers, 2 to the short left side, top of the screen. Baltimore in a 3-3 look, and they back off, rush just 3. Deep shot, Tyree, knocked away, and almost back in the hands of a Baltimore Crab defender, Ty Butler, defending. And it's 2nd and 10 for Sioux Falls. So look at Butler. Nice job knocking that away. Portis, the intended receiver. Beasley still without a catch here in the first half, but Butler was step for step with Portis. Second down and 10 at the 38-yard line. Coming up on the SFL Halftime Report, we'll have highlights from Thursday night's exciting couple of games of action, and we'll have a first half breakdown of Sioux Falls and Baltimore. That is the SFL Update Halftime Report coming up. Hand off to Anderson, and he's stuck in the backfield. No gain on the run. Cook making the play again. Cook's been good on that right side of the line. 3rd down and long coming up for Sioux Falls.
3rd and 10 from 38 yards.
You're not going nowhere.
3rd and 10 at the 37, back to pass. Tyree, deep shot down the field, caught by Beasley! And then all of the weight of Ty Butler falls on Beasley, but he doesn't care because he just made a pretty catch. What a throw from Tyree, right past Isaac Spears, put it only where Beasley could make the catch.
1st and 10.
TJ can't. That's pretty funny. I don't think you can, though. Two receivers, one either side. Cadilla top of the screen, Portis bottom. Swing out to Anderson. Anderson really active in the passing game today. Picks up 8 yards. To the 28-yard line, Dazzo in the area. The Sparrows are in scoring position. A touchdown makes it a 2-score game, a field goal just 1.
Second and 2 from the Badgers, 28-yard line.
Beasley on the sideline, Anderson in the backfield, 2nd and 2. And off to Anderson. Oh, great tackle in the backfield. Crabs getting it done. 2-yard loss. Will set up a 3rd down and 4. Henry on the stop. And Sioux Falls had 99 problems on that play. 3rd and 4. A 3-3 look again from Baltimore, showing an outside blitz. They come with a secondary blitz, and the pass across the field to Portis is caught, but short of the 1st down. A very elegant blitz there from Baltimore, and that bothered Tyree, and it forces a 4th down. That was good defense. So out comes Sammy Prefontaine. It'll be his 2nd field goal of the day. Big kicker, 6'3". Don't often see 6'3" kickers, but he's got some long legs, and 46 yards away, Prefontaine's field goal is good. And Sioux Falls up by 8, 15-7. 6:03 to go in the first half. You see the beautiful bald eagle in the other end zone, opposite of Mount Rushmore. It's just a magnificent celebration of this great country, the Midwest. Proud and love their Sparrows as well. And if Sioux Falls plays or keeps playing like they have in this first half, this place is going to be sold out for years to come. Ends are on the return up to the 29 or 25. Check that yard line.
First and 10 from the Badgers, 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 25, out of the eye. Hand off to Snyder, and Snyder's got his first big gain of the day. Picks up 8. Snyder's had a quiet start to his season, just averaging 74 yards per game. Snyder, of course, had the struggles last year, had the ankle injury that kept him out for the second half of the season and really stunted the growth of Baltimore in terms of trying to get out of the first round of the playoffs. They still have not achieved that. Hoping to do that this year. Off to a good start, winning their first couple of games against some really good competition. Second down 2, hand off to Snyder, and he gets away. Snyder past the 45 to midfield. Snyder nearly 8 yards a carry. Off to a good start. Let's get a game break with Kyle Walsh back at the SFL studios in San Antonio. Kyle, what's going on in D.C.?
Ivan Mixon is really bothering Zach Zulli. Greg Corky doesn't even see Mixon coming as the former Tallahassee free safety goes the other way. Zulli has thrown 3 interceptions in the first half, all to Mixon. The Bulldogs have a 14-0 lead. Now back to Liberty Park.
Ivan Mixon is balling. First and 10 at midfield, and the pass caught by Imperato, but roughly at the line of scrimmage. Pickup of only 1. San Francisco stunning the Dragons today. Still plenty of time left in that one. 2nd and 9 at the Sparrow 49-yard line for the Crabs. Baltimore got the 1 touchdown on the deep ball to Bishop. Demetrius Outdat still without a catch. Back to pass. Dazzo steps up in the pocket, fires up the middle of the field. Imperato with his 2nd consecutive catch. Picks up 7. King and Coakley combined for the tackle. 3rd down and 2. Zen Osika, who we've already mentioned as the league's #1 player in passes defended and also #1 in interceptions, tied with a handful with 2. 6'3", 218 has done a number on Outdat so far today. 3rd down. Back to pass, and over the middle, short, pass complete to Inzer. First down to the Sparrow 31-yard line. Check that, Bishop over the middle of the field.
First down, Badgers.
Good drive here from Mike Dazzo and the Crabs, mixing it up well. It's a really well-designed route. Caused a lot of confusion there for Sioux Falls defenders.
First and 10 from 31 yards.
3:35 to go first half, 15-7. Crabs on the move. Swing out Snyder, has some space. Past the 30, past the 25. Snyder makes a spin move inside the 10, down to the 9-yard line. What a play from Elliott Snyder. Dazzo up to 121, and it's a Baltimore 1st and goal. I don't know how anyone, there is no one within 20 yards of Elliott Snyder when he catches that ball. You cannot let this guy that wide open in the open field. A breakdown. And Osika, who's been strong through the first 2.5 quarters of his rookie career, didn't look strong on that. Looked as weak as you can be, like a wet noodle flying across the field. 1st and goal at the 9 for Baltimore. Back to pass, Dazzo. Dazzo over the middle into traffic. Oh, he caught the ball at the 4. Imperato, three catches all on this drive. Under 3 minutes to go in the first half. 2nd and goal at the 4.
2nd and goal. Ball at the 4-yard line.
Bishop top of the screen, out that bottom of the screen. Snyder in the backfield. Back to pass, Dazzo. Out to Snyder. Much better defended this time from Sioux Falls. Osika says, "You're not making me look like a dope again." Loss of 1, 3rd and goal at the 5. Coming up on the 2-minute warning again at the halftime report coming up immediately following this first half of highlights from Thursday and a breakdown of Sioux Falls and Baltimore's first half. As Dazzo's pass over the middle is picked off on a deflection at the 2-yard line. A.J. Levy, gotta see it again. Dazzo looking inside. Pass intended for number 40, but into traffic, and Dazzo throws interception number 4 on the year. Baltimore had the ball at the 2-yard line earlier in this half and lost 2 points. Can the Crab defense do the same on the Sparrows? First and 10 at the 2. Handoff Anderson, gets away from 1. Anderson, stiff arm, being a man! To the 14, 2-minute warning. Sparrows have momentum. Off to Anderson again, manages to pick up 4. Just a tremendous first half. We have had so many good games on this network. It is just unbelievable how good the competition in the SFL is. And we hope that by the end of your day, the NFL just were the 2 most boring games of your Sunday of football. Tyree swings it outside. That is a first down. Get those toes in, son. At the 24. Hashtag you should have played baseball. I think that's going to be a thing. San Antonio Corky with another line that will stick in the minds for weeks. First and 10 at the 24-yard line. Trips left for the Sparrows up 15-7. Back to pass. Tyree flips it outside. Pass incomplete. Nice, well-timed hit by Alexander Brown. Beasley was the intended receiver. Beasley just 8 grabs, 77 yards, but has been their red zone threat. 2 touchdowns on the season. That leads all Sparrow receivers. Longest pass for Julian Tyree this year is just 34 yards. Sparrows don't take long shots often. Second and 10 at the 24-yard line. Handoff Anderson, right side. 5-yard gain, down to 1:15 to go in the first half. All 3 timeouts for either side. And Sioux Falls just trying to gauge whether or not they can play keep away from the Crabs or not. Bishop's got the 1 touchdown for Baltimore. If you're just joining us, Sioux Falls has 2 field goals, a safety, and 1 touchdown. Touchdown came off of Tyree's hand to Miles Portis. Tyree flips it outside. Anderson stretching for the sticks, won't get there. 4th and 4. Baltimore does not take a timeout, and they seem content to let that be the end of the first half. The Crabs did score on the final play of the first half last week, which really ignited Baltimore to tie the game at 17 with San Francisco. It was an Elliott Snyder run. There's a 10-second differential between the game clock and the play clock, down to 12. And Max Mulholt, who had a brilliant punt earlier in the game, boots it away. Down to 7, down to 6. Inzer all the way back to the 25-yard line, and he's wrapped up with 4 seconds to go. Sioux Falls just has to make sure that after a solid first half, they don't get beat on something crazy here in the last 4 seconds. First and 10 at the 26, 2 backs, 2 receivers. And Dazzo taking his time, down to 6 on the play clock. Dazzo, is he ever going to snap the ball? Finally does. Back to pass over the middle, nearly intercepted. That could have been a pick 6. Dazzo is lucky. That is the end of the first half. Sioux Falls 15, Baltimore 7. The SFL Game of the Week, SFL Update Halftime Report is next.
15.
Queen City, Cleveland. It was the Corsairs' night, man. Look at Daniel Garcia throw this ball to Brock Studwell late in the first half. This is ridiculous. There are like 7 defenders around this ball, and somehow Studwell gets it. Queen City turns it into a touchdown. They're up 17-6. Now watch this throw to the end zone. Off of Jordan Gray, right into the hands of Chris Taylor. Cleveland giving away touchdowns in the end zone. Here's a second and third look at it. Taylor running across the end zone, and he finds a gift. Intended for Studwell, but Taylor gets the touchdown. 24-12 now. 9:28 left. Daniel Garcia haunted again by an interception. Jermaine Johns takes it away, gets a couple of blocks along the way, takes a huge hit right there. But Cleveland turns that into a touchdown. It's only a 5-point game, 24-19. But too much Queen City. Watch this route from J.J. Howland. Deep shot Garcia. It's Howland's first touchdown of his career. That gives Queen City the separation they need. 31-19. Cleveland loses their first game of the season. One last look at Howland's brilliance. Queen City now 2-1, a half game back of the Maulers in the division. Carolina, Oklahoma City. This game turned on its head quick. Johnny English with the stiff arm, and no one could tackle this man in the second quarter. Down 10-0, Carolina would cut into the deficit there. Makes it 10-7 early in the second, but Carolina was not even close to being done. Next drive, there's another missed tackle, and another missed tackle, and another missed tackle. Johnny English just being ridiculous against the Renegades on the road. Carolina takes their first lead of the game. Now it's 14-10. Next drive for Oklahoma City. This was only a minute later. Joseph Redfeather looking deep. I don't think so. Julius O'Neal. He had 2 picks on the night. Carolina takes over. They would end up scoring 28 straight in the second quarter. This was Jamison Monroe's first passing touchdown of the season. They made it 21-10. Carolina wins 31-20. They're 2-1. Back with you in the SFL studios in San Antonio. Let's take a look at the first half stats from Baltimore and Sioux Falls. Sparrows up 15-7. The key difference was Mike Dazzo's interception at the goal line. And look, it's a battle of quarterbacks today. 12 of 16, 133 yards and a touchdown for Tyree. 13 of 16, 125 yards, 1 touchdown, and that one very important interception from Mike Dazzo. 198 total yards for Sioux Falls, 164 for Baltimore. Both teams pretty even in the passing game. Ashley Anderson has the edge so far over Elliott Snyder in the rushing attack. Sioux Falls has 9 first downs, Baltimore just 4. 2 of 5 on third down for the Crabs, 3 of 7 on third down for Sioux Falls. Just the 1 turnover, and the Sparrows lead in time of possession, 12:41 to 9:01. The second half from Liberty Park, and Sioux Falls' home opener as we honor America today. 15-7, Sparrows trying to knock off the undefeated Crabs. This has been an SFL Update Halftime Report.
Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and make sure never to miss a moment of the action by following our channel on Twitch. This has been SFL Halftime Update. Enjoy the second half.
Beasley up to the 30 to start the second half. I'm your play-by-play commentator, Cameron Irvine. The Sparrows have a 15-7 lead. This is the SFL Game of the Week on the SFL Network on Twitch.
First and 10 from 30 yards.
Three receivers for the Sparrows, or three in the backfield, excuse me, for the Sparrows, and Anderson lost 5 to start the second half. And that's 2 scoops getting in the backfield.
He loses 4 yards on the play.
Baltimore coming in 11 tackles for loss as a team, and they've gotten Anderson in the backfield a couple of times today. DR Sim was coming home from church, for those of you who are wondering. Tyree flips it outside. Cadilla fell over. It'll be 3rd down and 9. There's a look at the quarterback comparisons one more time. Tyree, slightly better day. If Daza would have thrown that touchdown, we'd have a 1-point game or maybe even a tied game at this point.
3rd and 9 from 31 yards.
Empty backfield for Tyree on 3rd and 9. Tyree, short throw. That's a 3 and out. Only a 2-yard gain. That is not how the Sparrows wanted to come out of the locker room, and Mo Holt will come out to punt for the 3rd time today. That's what I said Landry had. Or give it, take it away. Sioux Falls kicks it away. Good start for the Baltimore defense here in the 3rd quarter. Insert. Oh, smacked at the 24. Brutal. You should be arrested for hits like that.
First and 10 from the Badgers, 25 yards.
1st and 10 of the 24-yard line for the Crabs. 15-7. Baltimore's trailed the whole game, but the second half is where they make their money. Back to pass, Dazzo. Dazzo, deep shot again. Oh, it's picked off by Ethan King. He hurdles the receiver that he took the ball away from. 1st down, Sioux Falls at the 46, and Elijah Bishop is hurt. Bishop was hurt. He was the intended receiver. What a play by Ethan King. And Bishop goes down. I don't know if he just cramped up or what, but Bishop sort of takes a tumble. And Ethan King and A.J. Levy now have interceptions for the Sparrows secondary, and they have the ball at the Crab 46-yard line. We wish Elijah Bishop well, but a really bad series of events there for Baltimore. 1st and 10 of the 46. Back to pass, Tyree trying to take advantage. Portis with the catch, 4-yard gain. Portis, 3 catches, 33 yards, but did get his first touchdown of the season in the first half.
Second and 5.
2nd down, 6 at the Crab 42-yard line. Baltimore's defense has been pretty sharp today. Have not given up a 1st down here in the 3rd. Tyree back to pass. Tyree against a 5-man rush. That pass nearly picked off. Julian Tyree has thrown 2 interceptions in each of his first 2 games. Has kept it clean today.
Third and 5.
Third down and 6 at the 42-yard line. 3 receivers, 2 to the left side. Anderson also to the left of Tyree in the backfield. Big 3rd down here for the Sparrows. Tyree back to pass. There is a penalty in the backfield. That pass is caught by Beasley inside the 10. But I believe this is going to come back. Big penalty on Sioux Falls.
Holding, number 31.
Oh, it's defensive holding. They called defensive holding on Isaac Spears. First and goal, Sioux Falls. Wow. That was surprising. Sioux Falls has had a couple of important penalties called, both on Isaac Spears. First and goal at the 7. And off to Anderson. Hurdles the defender. Picks up 5 to the 2.
Number 33 with the carry. Gain of
Sioux Falls has got to have a track coach on this staff. That's the second hurdle we've seen today out of the Sparrows.
Second and goal from the Badgers, 2-yard line.
Trying to punch in a touchdown after a Baltimore interception. Bishop injury and penalty on Spears. Handoff Anderson trying to stretch it out. Lost 4. Brian Howard, 3 tackles. His first for a loss today.
For a loss of 3 on the play.
Have not gotten a status report on Bishop. Bishop 17 catches, 393 yards in 2 games, averaging 23 yards a catch. Demetrius Outdat averaging 20.7 yards per catch, but Outdat does not have a reception in this game. Empty backfield, 3rd and goal from the 6, Tyree. Looking back at the end zone, knocked away and nearly intercepted. Should have been by Baltimore, and because they could not get the hands on the ball, Sammy Prefontaine will have an opportunity to give Sioux Falls their largest lead of the day.
Rodriguez is back to attempt a field goal from 5-yard line. Number 7.
Chip shot from 22 yards away. Sammy Prefontaine has not missed a kick this year. And the field goal from Prefontaine is good. Sioux Falls now up 11. Baltimore erased a 10-point deficit last week. Can they erase an 11-point one? 7:50 to go in the 3rd. Deep kick from Prefontaine from the goal line, Wayne Inzer. Inzer has not gotten past the 25 yet today. First and 10 for the Crabs at the 24. Houston is undefeated. They are trailing Santa Fe. Snyder just 5 carries today. Baltimore undefeated. They are trailing Sioux Falls. Cleveland, the undefeated from Thursday night's action, already lost. And the pass is caught by Outdat, and Outdat sighting. His first catch of the day, picks up 8. Still no status report on Elijah Bishop. Wayne Inzer takes his spot in the rotation.
Second and 1 from the Badgers.
Outdat is the lone receiver to the right side. Second and 2. And off to Snyder, and Snyder, did he get the first? Yes, he did. To the 34-yard line. Strong run for a 2-yard pickup for Snyder.
First and 10 from
18-7. Sioux Falls playing a very strong defensive game against the Crabs today. Outdat, again the lone receiver, handoff to Snyder around the right side, picks up just 2 yards. Coming up on the next couple of days to start next week, Houston at Carolina on Thursday. Baltimore at Queen City, DC at Sioux Falls. Sunday, Santa Fe at Louisville. Orlando at Dallas, Minneapolis at Cleveland. And it's all in the next week here on the SFL Network.
2 yards on the play. Number 45, credited with the tackle.
2nd and 8 following Snyder's 2-yard run at the 36.
2nd and 8.
Two in the backfield, and Baltimore's gone to a one receiver set, and Outdat's got a first down. How about the adjustment from Baltimore? Since Bishop's injury, we have only seen once a formation with more than one receiver spread to the outside, and they're getting Outdat involved. That is just smart play. Jefferson and Levy combined for the stop.
1st and 10.
Outdat starting to get it going. And that's a loss of one. What's the what are the Santa Fe Gorillas up to? What's the score out there? 2nd down and 11. Haven't heard much out of that game today. San Francisco is just stunning the DC Dragons. Three wide receiver set now for the Crabs. 2nd down and 11 at midfield. Back to pass. Swing outside. Caught by Outdat. But it's 3rd and 7. And Elijah Bishop. Wow, he broke his... It's an arm injury for Bishop. He will not be back in this game. He'll be back next week. But Baltimore down Elijah Bishop. The injury bug helped the Crabs last week, and it may hurt them this week. They're going to have to do it without him. Dazzo, deep ball down the middle, and that's knocked away. 4th and 7. Let's get a game break update from Kyle Walsh in the SFL studios in San Antonio.
Houston in Mexico taking on the Gorillas. Matt Wilson, Juan Bosco in style. The Gorillas back up by 10 for the 3rd time today. Mexico loving it. Denard Black has been held in check thus far. Now let's send it back to the game of the week in Sioux Falls.
Santa Fe up 10. A look at Juan Bosco's brilliance again. It's 4th down for Baltimore, so they'll have to punt it away.
Don't let him get that point.
This one's going to hop at the 10-yard line. Will it settle? Down to the goal line. What a punt for Baltimore. The 3rd time in this game a team will start from the 2-yard line or the 1-yard line.
First and 10.
1st and 10 at the 1 for Sioux Falls. A safety would make it a 9-point game. Hand off to Ashley Anderson. Anderson's got some room. And Anderson picks up a first down at the 11-yard line. Sioux Falls making sure a safety does not happen. That's the 2nd time Anderson's gotten him out of trouble.
First and 10.
3 receivers, 2 to the left side for Tyree, trying to protect an 18-7 lead. Anderson on the carry, picks up 1.
Gain of 1 on the play.
Johnson on the tackle.
Credited with the tackle.
Baltimore just trying to hang around long enough to keep themselves in the game. Hope that Outdat or Snyder can break free. Elijah Bishop done for the day. Back to pass Tyree. Tyree gets it away. Right side, caught Beasley. Tyree 17 of 23 195 yards. Still a turnover-free afternoon for Sioux Falls. Beasley wide open. First down and 10 at the 27-yard line. Sparrows trying to add to their lead. Baltimore's defense solid today. 8 in the box. And they rush 5, and Anderson gets some blocks and gets away into Baltimore territory, a pickup of 27. Big fellas get on the outside. 72 a bit slow, but can't win them all. Oh, Ashley Anderson was hurt on the play. Anderson is out of the game. Dropping like flies, and now Sioux Falls will have to rely on Tyree. Back to pass, Tyree looks down the middle of the field. It's caught in double coverage to the Baltimore 19-yard line. What a throw from Tyree. This is on the money. Portis running a post over the middle. Butler and Gage converge too late. Very interesting developments here in the third quarter. Anderson sidelined for Sioux Falls. We don't know his status just yet. Bishop is done for the day. 3 receivers. Tyree rolling out right and throws back left. Beautiful play. Cadilla on the spin down to the 5. 8 catches on 8 targets for Kaylee Cadilla. First and goal at the 5 now. Baltimore has got to find a way to hold Sioux Falls to a field goal here to keep it a 2-touchdown game. Tyree out of the shotgun. Back to pass again. Tyree, touchdown! What a beautiful throw! Cadilla! And Julian Tyree puts the team on his back with Anderson out of the game. Tyree having a big time afternoon. And nearly blocked, but the extra point is good. Baltimore has some work to do. Sioux Falls 25, Baltimore 7. We've got another update from Kyle Walsh. Busy day in the SFL studios. What you got, Kyle?
This has been a game of touchdown style points. Christoph Monterio knocks the ball up and DR Sim gets rewarded for his concentration. Sim to pay dirt, his first touchdown as a Hyena. Houston back down by 3. DR has plenty to dance about. Back to you, Cam.
Houston and Santa Fe in a back and forth battle in Mexico. 2:17 to go here in the third. Sioux Falls 25, Baltimore 7. Sioux Falls has scored the last 16 points of the game. Inzer from 1 yard deep in his end zone, only the 22. What can Baltimore do without Bishop on the field? Outdad had a solid drive on the last series, but you got to think they got to start looking Elliott Snyder's direction more often. He's got maybe 6 or 7 carries all day. And there's a handoff to Snyder, and Snyder, made two people miss, then broke a tackle at the third, but only picked up 3. 44 yards on just 9 carries today for Elliott Snyder. Made something out of nothing there.
2nd and 7 from Red Badgers.
Under 2 minutes to go in the third, Sioux Falls leads comfortably, but Baltimore the comeback kings. Back to pass, Dazzo, deep shot, Outdat, pass caught past midfield, Outdat has got the speed, inside the 20, Outdat, touchdown! The second deep shot for Baltimore and Mike Dazzo today. It's a 12-point game. What a way to answer for Baltimore. Outdat closely guarded by Osika, but Osika let Outdat get behind him. And you're never going to catch that cat.
Number 3 is back for the point after.
Baltimore right back in it, answers Sioux Falls' touchdown. It's Baltimore's first score in a long time. Mike Dazzo, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception today. The extra point for the Crabs is good, 25-14. Kyle Walsh has another report from the studio. Kyle, what is going on in D.C. with the defending champs?
DC has 6 turnovers. Their 6th, a strip sack by Roosevelt Wallace with 10 minutes to play. Bulldogs still up by 2 scores. Back to you, Pam.
Wow. Zach Zuley, 6 turnovers today against the Bulldogs. That is unbelievable. Baltimore kicks it away. They're down 11. From the 10, Beasley on the return up to the 30. Still have not gotten a diagnosis on Anderson. Sometimes that can be good news for Sioux Falls. See if Anderson checks back in here. We know Dazzo's healthy. First and 10 at the 30 for Tyree. Handoff. No, that's Fox. And that's a 1-yard gain. Anderson's still out.
Tackle made by number 47. No gain on the play.
2nd and 9 at the 31. 4 receptions, 91 yards on 6 targets. Bennie Beasley has been on fire. Beasley had only 77 yards in his first 2 games. 3 receivers for the Sparrows. Handoff to Fox. Picks up 4. 3rd and 5. So back-to-back carries for Fox. Gerald Vick on the tackle. If I was Sioux Falls, I'd just keep throwing the ball around with Tyree. He has been so on point, but you can understand trying to get the young fella some reps. 3rd and 5, Tyree time. 4 wide receivers. No, they're going to give it to Fox again. Fox breaks a tackle, but is put down to the line of scrimmage. 3 straight runs for the Sparrows, and they'll punt the ball away.
No gain on the play.
Dazzo on the tackle, and Mulholt will put his big foot on it.
Let's mark the punt. Let's go, y'all. Let's go, let's go.
Run is a way to end the quarter. From the 21-yard line and injured, just no room. That's the end of the third. An intriguing game of the week and some compelling games all across the league today. 25-14 Sioux Falls. This is the SFL Network. Start of the fourth quarter, Mike Dazzo has a new drive to start at the 23-yard line. For a touchdown on the last possession. Dazzo over the middle, caught by Outdat, picks up 6. And there's the diagnosis of Anderson, but couldn't tell what it was. So Anderson's injury will continue to remain a mystery. 2nd and 4 at the 29. Two receivers, one to either side for Dazzo, 2nd and 4. Back to pass, Dazzo flips outside, Snyder turns the corner, first down, makes a man miss. Snyder nearly got away from 4 different Sparrows. First down to the 40-yard line, and that has been one of the most successful plays for Elliott Snyder today. He has really had a lot of space to run on that left sideline.
1st and 10, ball at the 40-yard.
Out of the shotgun, Dazzo back to pass, flips it outside, Snyder, that's a 2-yard loss. Didn't execute that properly at all. Snyder throws the ball to Tyree. Second down and 12 now for the Crabs. Even just a field goal would help their cause. Cut it to a 1-score game. Second down, 12 yards to go at the 38. Hand off to Snyder, and Snyder picked up 5. Took a big shot from Jefferson. Snyder slow to get up. Boy, scary moment there. 5-yard gain, 3rd and 7 for Baltimore.
3rd and 7.
244 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Dazzo's rating has crossed the century mark. Oh, an offside for Sioux Falls. Free play. Dazzo, all kinds of time, has to check it down. Snyder won't get away, but it'll be a 3rd down and 2. First penalty of the day for Sioux Falls. Could not have come at a worse time.
Neutral zone infraction, number 53, defense, 12-yard penalty. Repeat, 3rd down.
3rd down and 2 at the Baltimore 48-yard line with the clock ticking.
Third and 2 from the Badgers.
Sparrows trying to improve to 2-1 and come within a half game of Minneapolis. If they did, everyone in the Great Lakes Division would be over 500. 3rd and 2 at the 48. Back to pass, Dazzo, and the pass complete to Imparato. First down. Easy pitch and catch there for Dazzo and Imparato. It's his 4th catch of the day, and Baltimore is into Sioux Falls territory.
First and 10 from 43 yards.
253 yards now for Dazzo. He averages 460 a game. So an impressive job done by Sioux Falls. Dazzo back to pass, flips it out left side, caught by Outdat, run out of bounds. Says hello to Prefontaine on the sideline. Picks up 4, 2nd and 6.
Second and 6 from the Badgers, 39 yards.
Ball at the 40. Dazzo and the Crabs on the move again here. Hand off to Snyder. Snyder pushing forward 4 yards. And this will be back-to-back 3rd downs that the Crabs need just 2.
Number 56, credited with the tackle.
It really surprised Baltimore's not tried to attack Sioux Falls in the running game more. Sioux Falls has no one in the front 6 of their defense. Everyone in the secondary as far as their playmakers. 3rd down and 2. Dazzo back to pass. Gets a block late. Pass caught. Touchdown. Wayne Inzer. The comeback is real. And now will Baltimore go for 2? Inzer playing in place of Elijah Bishop, Burns, Ethan King. It's a 5-point game.
Number 3 is back for the point after. Number 8.
Baltimore will kick the extra point. I'm a little surprised. I don't really see the advantage of Baltimore kicking the extra point there. If you go for 2 and don't get it and Sioux Falls gets a field goal, it's still a one-score game. There is 7:27 left on the clock, and Sioux Falls does not have Ashley Anderson in the lineup. The last drive, they ran it 3 straight times with their backup, Fox. And he went nowhere. They got to get Tyree back in the game. On the return, Beasley. Oh, he fumbled it! And Baltimore recovers at the 26! Meltdown City in Sioux Falls! You've got to be kidding me. Beasley coughs the ball up. It's Sioux Falls' first turnover of the day, and Baltimore has the ball in Sioux Falls territory, down 4. It was 25-7 4 minutes ago. 3 receivers for Dazzo. Back to pass. Dazzo, short throw, caught, picks up 7 to the Sparrow 20-yard line. 300 yards for Dazzo.
Let's go.
2nd and 3.
2nd down and 3 at the 20. And off to Snyder, first down to the 14-yard line. Dazzo 47, the good luck charm for the Crabs today. Clock ticking, 6.5 to go.
1st and 10.
Coming up on the SFL postgame show, we'll have all the highlights from around the league of an exciting day of action, and we'll clean up and recap the Sioux Falls-Baltimore game, which right now we have no idea how it's gonna end up. Pass caught from Dazzo, and it picked up 9 to the 5-yard line.
Number 58 with the tackle.
Under 6 minutes to play.
Showtime.
2nd and 1. Ball at the 5-yard line.
Second and 1 at the 5. 2 in the backfield with Dazzo. Dazzo back to pass without Elijah Bitts. Oh, it's picked off! It's picked off! Dazzo's 2nd interception in the end zone today. Zen Osika, his 3rd of the year. Falling backwards. How in the world does Osika keep his feet in? Wow. 5:36 to go. Sioux Falls catches a break. It appears Ashley Anderson is back in the game. Another break caught by the Sparrows. Play action, Tyree goes left side. He dropped it. Sioux Falls is just throwing this away offensively. So Anderson back in the game. Huge sigh of relief for Sioux Falls. 5:32 to go, 2nd and 10.
I'm taking counter.
2 receivers, 2 backs in the backfield for Tyree. Tyree gonna hand it off to Anderson, and Anderson lost 2 yards. Dazzo all over it. Anderson is now under 100 yards today, 99, just a hair over 4 yards a carry. 3rd and 12.
3rd and 12 from 18-yard line.
When you come back,
Tyree to throw. Throws it short. Oh, Beasley fell over. He had all kinds of room in front of him, and Beasley fell over, and Sioux Falls will have to punt. Unbelievable.
Number 18 is deep to receive.
Sparrows will kick it away, trying to hang on in a wild one. Oh, it went out of the back of the end zone. You've got to be kidding me. It's a safety. The snap goes over Mulholt's head. Baltimore gets the ball back. They're down just 2.
Are kicking off.
Bonkers in Sioux Falls. Oh my goodness. From the 35, short punt, Baltimore up to close to midfield. Oh my goodness.
49-yard. First and 10.
4:31 left.
49-yard.
Dazzo out of the shotgun, down just 2 now. Back to pass, Dazzo, deep shot. Pass is intercepted again. And returned past midfield, leaving all the way to the Baltimore 37. Osika knocked it away. Dazzo's 3rd interception, and Sioux Falls defense is saving him in the clutch.
Break.
4:21 left. 25-23. 2 in the backfield. Sioux Falls desperately trying to put this game away. Hand off Anderson, and he's put down at the line of scrimmage. That's Joe Dazzo again.
Second and 9.
4 minutes to go, 2nd and 10. 2 receivers. Left side, there's only 1 defender over there for the Crabs. Can Tyree quickly recognize that they go to that side? Anderson's got a lot of space. Baltimore only had 1 defender on that side, that's Brown. It picks up a first down for Anderson. Brown on the tackle. Baltimore just did not have the personnel on that side of the field. They were outnumbered. That was an easy 10 yards for Ashley Anderson. A good job by Brown getting off of the Cadilla block to make the stop. 3.5 to go. First and 10 at the 27, 3 in the backfield. Baltimore's got to hold to a field goal, or they got to block an extra point. Anderson picks up 3. Question is, will Baltimore even get the ball back? Eddie Gage on the tackle. 3 minutes left. Post-game show coming up next. 2nd and 7 for Tyree at the Baltimore 24. Tyree back to pass. Goes deep, and the pass is tipped up in the air and incomplete, nearly picked off. Portis, just 4 catches on 9 targets. It's 3rd and 7.
Showtime.
3rd and 7.
3rd down and 7. It would be a 41-yard field goal for Prefontaine, and Baltimore would be able to win it with a touchdown, or Sioux Falls could pick up a first down and keep the clock moving. Hand off Anderson, bounces right side, tackle to the backfield. 4th and 8. The clock will run. Sioux Falls will have to kick the field goal before the 2-minute warning. There's about 25 on the play clock. This is a 42-yard field goal. They'll run it all the way down. They snap the ball. The kick from Prefontaine is good from 41 yards. It's up to Mike Dazzo and the 2-minute offense. He's thrown back-to-back interceptions, but the Crabs can get to 3-0 with a touchdown in the final 2 minutes.
2-minute warning.
We didn't hit 30 today because of the early start time, but people are going to be kicking themselves when they see what happened today. Sioux Falls to kick it away and rely on their defense. From the 2, Inzer on the return. How many games in SFL history have we had 2 safeties? I don't know that we ever have. First and 10 at the 23-yard line for Mike Dazzo.
First and 10. From the Badger.
He's had a rough day. Can he redeem himself? 3 receivers, back to pass, Dazzo. Deep shot, Dazzo. Pass is caught at the 49! Who dat?
First down, Badger.
What a perfect pass. Right over the outstretched arm of Ozika. First and 10 at the 49. Three receivers for Dazzo following the completion. Big completion to Outdat. Outdat back to pass, swings it right side, nearly picked off. Second and 10. Coakley pointing to the scoreboard. Sioux Falls trying to get to 2-1 and put every Great Lakes Division team above 500. Post-game show with full highlights and analysis of all the games across the league coming up next. Deep shot, Dazzo! And it's intercepted again! Zen Osika may be the best corner in the league. And Mike Dazzo has failed to produce the game-winning touchdown. 3 straight drives, he's thrown an interception.
Break.
Still 2 timeouts for Baltimore, cannot give Sioux Falls a first down. Handoff Anderson, who hasn't done anything since he came back into the game. He picks up 5 and a timeout by Baltimore with 1:34 to play. Osika with 4 interceptions on the season. 2 last week, 2 in this game. AJ Levy also has 2 interceptions today. Second down and 5. Anderson trying to get the first down. He got it and more! Past the 40, Sioux Falls knocks off the Crabs. Did you see the block on the outside, right at the right-hand corner of your screen? That was brutal.
Right.
First and 10.
We should be able to get the entirety of the post-game show before the Patriots and Broncos start. I dare the NFL to talk this day of SFL action. Victory formation for Tyree and the Sparrows, who lost in week 1 to the Maulers 38-30, won a nail-biter against Queen City 31-30, scoring in the last 2 minutes a game-winning touchdown.
Second and 11.
Their defense prevents Baltimore from scoring a game-winning touchdown today to improve to 2-1. Queen City, Cleveland, and Sioux Falls are all 2-1. Baltimore falls to 2-1. The only undefeated team left in the Gray Conference are the 2-0 Minneapolis Maulers, who take on NYC tomorrow night.
Let's go.
Third and 13 from the Badgers, 49-yard.
Final kneel down for Tyree, and the fans at Liberty Park ecstatic. Sioux Falls plays DC next week here at home. Baltimore goes to Queen City in what is going to be an amazing Thursday night of action. Monday night, Tallahassee, Orlando, DC, Minneapolis, Louisville at Dallas. Post-game show is coming up next. 28-23 Sparrows with the win. Stay tuned.
23.
Tuning in, the post-game show is next. Stay tuned. What a day of SFL action. 23-28. Sioux Falls tops the Baltimore Crabs. Let's take a look at the final numbers. Mike Dazzo, 26 of 35, 334 yards, 3 touchdowns, but threw 5 interceptions. He threw 2 in the end zone, and he threw 3 on the last 3 possessions when Baltimore just needed one more score to get over the hump. Demetrius Outdat with Elijah Bishop sidelined in the second half, ends up with 7 catches, 138 yards, and a touchdown. And in the loss, 2 scoops Eddie Gage, 14 tackles to lead the way for the Crab defense. For Sioux Falls, Julian Tyree, 21 of 29, 243 yards, 2 touchdowns, and for the first time in his career, does not throw an interception. Ashley Anderson came back from an injury, finished with 30 carries, 138 yards, and had the game-clinching run around the left side. Zeno Zika and A.J. Levy combined for 7 tackles and 4 interceptions. What else happened in a wild day of action? Let's go to Mexico. Houston and Santa Fe picked this one up in the third quarter, and Juan Bosco is making plays. Dives perfectly to the goal line for the touchdown. Santa Fe goes back up by 10. They've had Houston's number all of the first half and now starting in the third quarter. But things start to take a turn here. Courtney Coleman to DR Sim. The ball is tipped right into his hands, and Sim is gone. Cuts the deficit to 3, 24-21 late in the third. And Sim doing his thing. First touchdown of the year for Sim. 28-27, Houston's up by 1. 40 seconds to go. Santa Fe's at field goal range. Wilson's going to take a chance. He shouldn't have. Kanye Rockefeller picks it off. Oh, no. But Houston goes 3 and out, and they mismanage the clock. And Santa Fe gets the ball back. 50-yard field goal. They got one last shot, and Zeke Klein missed it. Klein can't believe it, and the Hyenas are 3-0. Here's another look at the kick, just short. Santa Fe 1-2. So the Gorillas fall to 1-2. Houston escapes by their chinny chin chin. 28-27 to improve to 3-0. So Minneapolis and Houston are the last 2 remaining unbeaten. Courtney Coleman, 24 of 36, 331 yards, 3 touchdowns, and an interception. Darnell Black shut down today. 17 carries, 48 yards, and a touchdown, 28 receiving yards, but the Hyenas still won. Kanye Rockefeller had 11 tackles and an interception. For Santa Fe, Matt Wilson, 28 of 39, 284 yards, 3 touchdowns, had the 1 costly interception late. Isaac Montoya, 33 carries, 135 yards. That's a career high for Montoya. Juan Bosco, 8 catches, 77 yards, 2 touchdowns. The drama was real in DC too. Let's check that out. San Francisco and DC, what a game and what a bad day for Zach Suley. He's picked off here by Ivan Mixon, who absolutely destroyed the Dragon offense all day. Look at Greg Corky here. He doesn't even see Mixon coming. Yeah, he just took your ball. 17-3, we're now in the fourth quarter. Roosevelt Wallace, strip sack. 17-10, 4th and inches. DC starting to make a comeback. Look at Greg Corky lay out for it. 4 plays later, it's another 4th down. Zuli, pump fake. Got him, son. Gone. Touchdown with 16 seconds to go. Looks like the Dragons are going to force overtime with 14 points in the final 2 minutes. San Francisco says, no, we've been playing too well all day. Dwayne Drew, Donald Miller gets away from one, and with 1 second to go, did they get the timeout off in time? I guess so. 46-yard game winner. Good. Bulldogs winning an upset. San Francisco gets their first win of the year. They send the DC Dragons to 0-3, despite the Dragons scoring 2 touchdowns in the final 2 minutes. The Bulldogs had just enough, forcing 6 turnovers. We start with Zach Zuley, 25 of 43, 274 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 6 total turnovers, 5 interceptions and 1 fumble. He had a career-low quarterback rating in this game. It was under 60. He had 6 interceptions last regular season, and he had 5 in this game. Leroy Ambush, 15 tackles, 2 tackles for loss in the loss for the DC Dragons. Just a horrendous day for Zach Zuley. On the flip side, Ivan Mixon was unbelievable. 5 tackles. He defended an SFL record 8 passes. 3 of them went for interceptions. And the gold star corner for San Francisco, the former free safety for the Tallahassee Pride, has a magnificent performance. Dwayne Drew was so much better. 22 of 29, coming back from injury the previous week. He was on fire. 245 yards, 2 touchdowns. He did throw 2 picks, though. Donald Miller, 8 catches, 115 yards, 2 touchdowns, including that game, one late in the game to get the San Francisco Bulldogs in field goal range for the game winner. What a wild day. That does it for us, folks. I hope that you can find some way, shape, or form to enjoy the NFC and AFC championship games, because we just had quite arguably, and actually it's really not much of an argument, the most wild day of SFL action this season, maybe ever. Probably ever. Sioux Falls 28, Baltimore 23. Houston and Minneapolis stand atop the league. When will they fall? Maulers play NYC Monday night. Also Monday night. Tallahassee at Orlando and Louisville at Dallas. Tallahassee at Orlando, the spotlight game. Orlando's home opener. They're the last team to play their first home game of the season. And looking at next week, this is going to be a ridiculous week. Houston at Carolina, it's the game of the week. A battle of the 2 top running backs in the league, Darnell Black and Johnny English. Baltimore at Queen City, a pair of 2-1 teams going at it. And DC, could they fall to 0-4 at 2-1 Sioux Falls Thursday on SFL N3. Sunday at 3 Central, 4 p.m. Eastern. Santa Fe at Louisville. The 1-2 Gorillas go to Louisville for the first time. Orlando at Dallas. Minneapolis at Cleveland in a big Great Lakes battle there. It's been fun. Final once again. Sioux Falls 28, Baltimore 23. This has been a presentation of the Simulation Football League and the SFL Network on Twitch. From Liberty Park in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and for Kyle Walsh back in our SFL studios in San Antonio, Texas, I'm Kevin Irvine saying have a great day, good night, and we'll see you tomorrow for more great SFL drama.